Okay, hi everybody for realsies this time. For some reason, my microphone went to default, which isn't my actual microphone. That's a new one for me. I haven't had that happen yet. But yeah, hi! I am now back, at least back to streaming once a week again. Today we're going to be streaming some Wanderstop. It's one I've been waiting for. It's actually one that was gifted to me on my birthday. So I'm kind of looking forward to this one. Like, I remember when it was initially announced, and I was like, oh, this seems pretty cool. Let me give it a shot when it comes out. And part of it is just like, if I remember right, the developer for the Stanley Parable worked on it, and then the music is done by the person who made the Minecraft soundtrack. So I was like, oh, we have some like really good names in here. Let's go. But yeah, my hiatus was mostly just because I had lost a loved one, and I had a good amount of stuff happening. So I'm back for now, unless something else happens. In terms of healing journey, because I know I've been periodically giving updates for my hand, it's been going well. I still get like some numbness and tingly, but I have like full control over my hands now. I just need to build up a little bit more stamina. But I'm doing well. But yeah, let's jump straight right on into it. Can y'all hear it? I just need to know if it's heard. And then I also need to move my OBS over. Man. Oh, shit. Let's see it. I'm hoping you all can hear it. I remember there's like that one weird thing with the double audio.
My name is Alta.
Cool.
And I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters.
Awesome,
Control.
awesome.
Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. Again. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And
yeah, no, honestly,
place,
it's one thing to devote your life to something, but if that's your only goal in life and then you've failed, like, it makes me think of how a lot of older people have tied almost their entire identity to their work and their job because they don't really know anything else. And you're more than just a job, you're more than just a task, you're an entire person. You need to have more things than just a single thing driving you. It feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. But this character that we're playing as definitely needs to retire or find something else. Because that first loss definitely seems like it took them really hard. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Oh, it's even worse for physical competition. Yeah. I just think about the amount of, like, athletes who have to retire because of an injury or, like, because injury comes first. Yeah. I just have to, well, I'm tired. I'm gonna rest a moment. I'll just rest for a moment. No, God damn it, Alta. You need to rest. The way how this works is if you don't rest, your body will do it for you. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? See, this is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. No, it's because you don't give yourself a proper break. Oh my god, I am lagging so badly for my tracking. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. No, you worked yourself too hard. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. It can happen again. Failure is a part of life. Most MMA fighters retire in their 30s because of the aging and damage they take. It's also part of why the compensation for the best is so damn... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I have to wait. What's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? Yeah, you're exhausted! You have to res! Ugh, I can't carry it. Salazalda, pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No, 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 no. This is impossible. I've carried the sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? You're exhausted. You're literally denying your body rest. You need to rest. Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. Gotta give it to the game. Makes the moral premise pretty damn hard. Makes the moral promise pretty... Yeah. I'll just leave it here for now. Then soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. I know if I keep up the pace I could... hang on. You're gonna rest again. I'm gonna force you to rest. Just for a second, just a moment, and then back to it. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Oof. Just gathering my energy, then right back to it. Oh, yep. Yeah, that's the exhaustion. That's the exhaustion. What'd I say? A very good morning, miss. Glad to see you're awake. I have to go. Ugh. Look at this absolute unit of a man. He looks like he would give the best hugs, honestly. My goodness, are you not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Burrow would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Burrow. Okay. His name is Burrow. A pleasure to making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? I'm gonna be transparent. Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right here in front of us. As long as I'm making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Burrow, then. Wait. Did you carry me from the forest? Indeed. It seems I'm still having some upper body strength in my youth. Oh, those eye closes look a little distorted. Burrow was once fadacious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. We're already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you picked the sword up? Did it feel heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. Oh, interesting. No, simply the weight a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here to the forest? I'm gonna be transparent with Burrow. I feel like I could trust him. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So, for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Burrow promised to himself. Very exciting. Good guy, Burrow. I agree. Something has occurred to me. You said you were not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you wish to help make the tea? The making of tea. It is good for the soul and body. Perhaps help you recover. No, I'm gonna go with this is probably what she'd say. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Huh, only fighting for Miss Alta. She does not sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight! Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself... You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back to the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be happy to show you how. It's entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Good guy, Boro, indeed. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, okay, so it's square for that. Open puck. Okay. Okay. I see what this button is supposed to be. How do I interact with you? Oh, there we go. Hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. We are going to do this properly. We must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you the maintenance room to gather our tools. I was able to understand that. I triggered it before. It's a little thing. It's cute. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you'll find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. You see the basket is right there. Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you used up all of the tea brushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't we get some tea leaves drying, then come speak to me. Okay. And then that. Okay, I was about to be like, well, how am I still planting? Oh, okay, I see how this works. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. You set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of Yes, the tea ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the T-ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help in some way. Right now, all we need is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, when you take the watering can with you, perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then with your watering can stash, come and meet me outside by the garden. Yeah, I got that froggy water again in me. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we already have a blue fern here in the garden, and I planted like a multiple pink flowers. But miss, we can grow the simple plant into a larger one, most like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional samples of plant by either side of forming a line, then the fern... Oh, well... Okay. That's my bad. We're gonna make these plants anywhere in the clearing, so you'd like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds, and then let me know when it's done. Oh. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic. Next steps is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now it's time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spriggets connected to the water. We have several around. Fill the watering can with water and pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. Okay. Oh. Aha, you've successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. What you have made is what's called a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again and it'll grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent, let's move to the next step. Is it going to be written down anywhere? As of course all this written in the book in our library, I will point it out to you later, but for now I'd like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we'll be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct. The small hybrids produce seeds, the large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used the line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use the triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does it sound? Simply use some of the blue seed you produced to make the new triangular pattern. When you made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit, just like you did to get the seeds. Go ahead and try it. Please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Okay. Okay. I see. Alright. I'm getting it. I did it. I made fruit. Wonderful, miss. You've excelled at gardening. Truly you have. The fruit you've made is called a chip, and we will be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here I will be giving you a field guide that shows you more. With the pages of the field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes. Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure, why not? It is begrudgingly sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening, and now it's time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside, and I will explain the tea machine to you. Definitely gonna need more of these pink flower things because I messed up the planting of the other thing. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder, will they just keep... Ah, they will just keep doing the thing. It's... okay. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Okay. In hindsight, I should have followed Boro. This is fine. Unless I think I actually went this way. That's my bad. Oh, yep. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Aha, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. Sure, tell the joke. Tell me a joke. Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant, when suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. What? Or, maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space, and then the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, this is much funnier. What? Are you improvising the joke? Yes. Why? Well, Boro's attempting to be a more organic feeling for the joke. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree? Sure, why not? Yes, of course, okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space and the sign says no astronauts allowed. This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too, and it isn't the sign after all, it's the dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry. With Captain Boro in charge, the joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. True artist, I agree. Okay, so after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts say, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end." Tis. Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam? I am laughing. Indeed, even though you are not actually laughing on the outside, I am quite certain you are laughing internally. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to the tea making? I'm quite excited, because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. What a funny looking gizmo. Yes, the tea machine is a most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly, miss? I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. Pour the water. Okay. Heat the pipe. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How's that sound? Would you like to try using the instructions to make tea? Could you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Heh, of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up the ladder to the rope on the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, pull down the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot and I will move on to the next step when you're done. We must climb a ladder. This ladder. Oh. Where's the lever? Ah, there's the lever. Do I... Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Okay. Aha, now that is some steaming hot water. You're doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me the bar instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me these instructions! Of course, I'm more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer boiling water over to the infuser. Okay. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, portion yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You reach the infuser from the bridge or while on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss in any item to the infuser, any item at all. This is, of course, where you will be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. I do not have the tea ball. Which would be here. Right. Well done. The water will now be changing color once you've added your tea ball. Okay, one more valve to kick and then we'll move to our final step. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the Formid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup and place it onto the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour the tea into the cup. And that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. And where the hell do I... Oh. Here's an empty cup. And then... Whoops. Is this the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Aha, splendid. Oh, I'm hearing something. Delicious. It is everything that Bora was hoping for. Won't you join me in my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is a spirit. What am I hearing in the background? Ah, delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? It's fine. Haha, I will take it. I must say, to hear a note of positivity from you is a beautiful thing, like a ray of sunshine. There are things I like. Oh, do tell. What brings you joy? Winning a tournament. Haha, so I suspected. I would not have guessed that you knit on the weekends. I've knitted, but I don't like it. For me personally, there are a few satisfactions in the world, quite like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of a customer, yum, what a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible for you to decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you'd be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you are simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, no. Stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I've devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me! You're talking about me! If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be, ever again! But you think I should just give up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can't I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. And then there she goes. How was my dramatic reading? Ooh, another cutscene. No, I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back up into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... I can't believe how tired I've been. Rest a moment. Is that really okay? Can I just... rest?
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Yes! This is the motivation I need. I need the fear. I need the anger. I needed to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back! How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit? Just because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him. Just so I can show him how strong... Ugh. And then there she goes again. Pass the fuck out because she can't understand the fact that she keeps getting exhausted. Ah, there you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Burrow's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. I don't know. I'm just certain something's wrong. Well, I know exactly what the problem is. You do? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I'm not a scientist doctor. I do not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. While you can collapse again, and again, and again, if that's what you want. And then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No. But it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I am suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop. Just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. Then, when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop, tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. Boro is good. Boro literally went, alright, there this chick goes off again, running into the forest, about to pass out again. But I'll grab him. I'll grab her. Boro's a good bean. Boro's a good bean. Okay, so now I guess it's just open world exploration. I do kind of want to explore a little bit just to see what's here. There's the stuff for the forest. Oh, mushrooms. Oh, hell yeah, I can collect them. What? Why can't I replant them? Okay. I was able to re-pick them up, which is good. More mushrooms. That's a pretty tree. Who are you? Oh. I'm gonna keep, like, exploring and collecting some things before I, like... Oh, the pocket is full! Ooh, I made something. If there's a way for me to, like... Maybe it's this. Aha! So I only need a few of them in order to make more seeds. And I already have a ton of seeds. I'm thinking I could probably make, like, 2 of each fruit thingy. Yeah. I think I'm slowly understanding it. Trinket. I'm mostly pretty sure that these mushrooms are going to be used for something. I just don't know what yet. I'm slowly getting it. At least for the little gardening bit. Okay, there we go. So I have 3 things that create seeds, 2 things each for, what is it? The actual plant itself. I'm gonna do... Damn it! There you go, so now it's 3, and then I'll make probably 1 more of the other one. There we go. 3 of each. I will now proceed to go inside and be like, yeah, I'll actually help with the tea shop. Should probably also... That's what I was thinking of. Before resuming, I'm realizing I should probably fill this up and then go in and say, hey, I don't mind helping out with the tea shop. And then it'd be a matter of progressing the story. Aha, so you're feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then. Briefly. Literally as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Atla, the last time you were here I pointed you in the direction of our watering can, but I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. I kind of just grabbed all of them, assuming that I was going to need them. Of course, you probably know this, seeing as you've already taken every tool off the rack. Yeah. You must be feeling eager to shop management work, eh? Why, Borosea is the exact same way. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside, and if you find any trinkets hidden in these leaves, you're welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here I'll add some notes to your field guide. That way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you'll be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see our little trains moving on the rail? That is our dishwasher. That's an adorable dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it on here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is traditional rail, train, and waterfall. Is everything making sense so far? Yes, lie, yeah. Very good, I am glad to hear. We are here in the maintenance room. Let us get you some attire. If you are here to run a shop, you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come to you for tea? I want customers to feel intimidated. With the right apron, they will. Here, let's see if this apron looks the part on you. Wow, with this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. Try to look angrier? Other than looking extremely angry, you look extremely excited to be here. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop this way. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Like nothing. Please come with me. So now I know that incredibly loud buzzer is very likely the dried leaves. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. Right now, let us leave the sword right here. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Bro, you don't know how important the sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Tell him. Why not? When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon, I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make their sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. The sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? So how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. I want to remember earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down. Well, I have good news. You should go visit the library in the upstairs section of our shop. There's a book in there on gardening written by Boro's very good friend, Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Okay, thanks, Boro. Really cool. Oh, I can just try and do this whenever. I don't get it. Boro had no problem carrying it. So what's wrong with me? I'll fix this. That's what I'm good at. Okay. Hey, Boro. Do you know how a bunch of the plants outside seem to grow? Well, I was watering a plant and then suddenly it stopped growing. It won't produce any new fruits or seeds. Aha, Miss Alta, you've depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants have a finite number of items which they can produce. Yeah, it's true. Once you've been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruit. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It is like refinement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they may still be delightful places of decoration. Of course, you are always welcome to be making more new plants if you are needing new resources, yes? More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread toward plant golf. I will let the new plants live long, happy lives. That's good for you, miss. No need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. Okay, so it's good that I planted a few of them, but I might need more, depending on how many of these I need. Now you can swap an item in your hand. No need to search in the options menu. Yeah. I must take all of the things. Okay, so it seems like it's mostly just these two plants. I don't see any other plants in here. Because why not? Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? It is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no thank you. I'm fine, no tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll just, do something else then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 Random dude just isn't doing any tea. Okay. Well then, what are you doing? I will preemptively fill this with water. Well, Mr. Sai speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly, I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? I did. I made it right now. So someone has to make rules. Since I work here now, I guess it's going to be me. The first rule is there will always be rules, and this is the first of them. Miss Alta, you might want to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no? But the rules... Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No, this person is in our tea shop. They are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. At least they could do so words. At least they could do is respectfully make tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Yes, I know. Who wants tea? Who wants coffee? You want coffee? Hey there, we just talked a second ago. Oh, right. Yes, hello. Yes, about that. Let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea, and that's fine. Well, I'm just not really thirsty at the moment. So, no tea for me right now. Yeah, thank you. You know what I'm going through right now? Uh, Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I have to be nice to complete strangers. Oh, that's, terrible. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop. For who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands, that's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea, and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop. Yes, are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. What? You can't leave. How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. Well, that's one failed customer. Or they left. The person in the cave just walked out on me for no reason. Ah, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? Yes, duh, because again, this is a tea shop. Miss Alta Barrow is glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just a break from travel. Or sometimes they are not even knowing what they want. And that is okay as well. Sounds like they don't need me then. Indeed, in some cases that might be true. But then why am I here at all? If there isn't something I can do out here, I'm gonna lose my mind. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm gonna freak out. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we will be having a new customers soon. It may be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered in deposits, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta. It is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, and you can also do Borrow's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps like trying to make a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely space with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now, in your downtime? Sure, maybe. Wonderful. That is good to be hearing. I'm very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Well, I guess I'm gonna try and make myself some tea. What was it? It was this one. Yeah. That one goes in there. Let me try with the Aussie fruit. And next I get to put a cup, which should be... Oh, not actually there. No. Oh, it's here. I will use this one. Actually, no. I use this one. And then I will pull the lever cronk.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out, and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course, I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face. I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and then... Then a bit later, my dad lost his job. And we had to move. And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
So I'm gonna try and fix my camera real quick. Let me just... Okay, that's good enough for now. Different flavors of tea will invoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed on your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has been offered her thoughts on. Ah, tea leaves are not required! I wasted tea leaves! Okay. Hello. To Puffin? It's a little guy. Bora, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? I must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. And apparently that way is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? Yes, that is certainly one attitude to take. Miss Alta, I will leave it up to you whether to return the lost item or to punish the owner for their carelessness. I want a double-decker bus. Crashes into us. I'll be by your side. Okay. Wow, McZowie, you look exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way, no freaking way. Is that really what a magical tea shop? Oh my god, you're telling me you're gonna be a whole lot. A whole lot of fun, right? Isn't that what you were gonna say? Actually, because not only am I a real knight, I'm also a really fun knight. Gerald the Knight, at your liege. A fair day upon you, and also upon me, who was an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not, but I have all the knight stuff! Why do you think I'm not a real knight? It's just your everything. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also consistently asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son! And he's just the best darn son in the world. The kid looks just like so tuned out. Here, I've got a photo of him. Look at this. Dude loves cheese. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. I think he looks checked out. Did you know cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweatshirts with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso and here I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how the kids are. I think your son is embarrassed about you. I don't... Oh, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. Let's see another Timothy photo. I want to see. Dude's like doting on his kid, but like he's being a little bit much about it. This is us a 3. Yeah, dude, you're being a very overbearing parent. This is us a 4. Yeah, 4:15, 4:22. Let the kids sleep. I get it, Cheryl. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, why don't I? Oh, God. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. Let's see another Timothy photo. Here we are registering to vote at our local fishing ordinance council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but he loves the electoral process. Or is it that he loves tennis? I forget. It's one of the two. I wanna see this dude keep doting. We went horseback riding. I'm so proud of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomit? I vomited like 10 times myself. Gerald, that sounds awful. Come on, we were riding horses. Who can be upset when you're riding a horse? How many photos did they include in this? Here's Timothy graduating from 8th grade. I was asked to give a speech. Or maybe I ran into the station and gave a speech anyway. Who can say? Did I actually talk or did I just stop at the podium? Who knows? Another one, thank you. Oh, how many photos did they make of this? Here we are buying 30 pounds of corn flour. This is kind of a joke Timothy and I have, where I buy 30 pounds of corn flour every month. What are you doing with 30 pounds of corn flour? Why? Exactly. That's what Timothy says every time we do this. It's all part of the joke. What's the joke? You sound just like Timothy. Another one. This is from when we recorded a spoken word album together. Doesn't have Timothy, he refused to speak once the entire time, but it's in the spirit of togetherness. I'll be honest, I got a bit creative terror during recording, so I didn't say anything either. But it's 2 hours of silence that really speaks to the bond between father and son. Oh, that's all of them. That's all my photos. Okay. I was like, how many did the developers put in there? You are the first person who stuck around for every one of my photos of Timothy. Now that I've gone through all of them, I'm pretty amazed how many of these photos I have. Hey, why don't I leave one of them with you? Timothy would love to have his face on the shop wall. Sure, I'll take a photo. Great, which photo do you want? The Cheese Museum one. Sure thing, here you go. Excellent. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dorkbot, and so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And, oh god, Dad, please stop taking photos, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I want to die right now. But other than that, he adores me. I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something a real knight would do? Yes, it's a common trait amongst knights. Then I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big old shot of energy? Okay, take a look to see if that's a thing. Requests. Okay. Information about different fruits and berries. Oh. So now I should be able to see about the requests in particular. I will put the cheese photo right there. Oh wait, I picked up another photo, right? No, not that. Not that. It's probably in the trinket section, but like, regardless, I do need one of these here. But in terms... Ah, there we go. What is this photo that I randomly picked up? Oh, that's cute. It's a little foxo. Okay. Sleeping, reading, tea break. Something to wake him up. But I want to know... I only have 2 different things there. Oh, there's another type of fruit that I just haven't encountered yet. Oh, wait, I think I understand how that's supposed to go. I might not actually have that. Hello, miss. I realized I forgot to tell you about one aspect of gardening. I explained already that you can make plant hybrids, yes? But Borrow neglected to mention that you can also be combining different seeds and making patterns. As long as the outer plants are all the same, the two simple plants will be combining together. Here's an example of a pattern that will not produce anything because the outer ring contains two different plants. If you wish to unearth all of the fruits our clearing offers, this information will be used. Okay. So that means I can get 2 additional plant things if I attempt it. So it's very likely that I don't have one of them. Let me put that together real quick. I don't remember where I put my garden. It's over here. It's over here. I now remember. Okay. Be one of these. One of those. One of those. And one of those. And I should also have one with one of these. One of those. One of those. And one of those. Oops. Stash one of these. And we're gonna water. And we're gonna water. These are 2 entirely new plants. Time to stash up my water. These are entirely new plants. Pocket full. Damn it. I love it when it goes, this pocket is full. I will drop. Okay. Well, now these are just going to be here. I guess. We go to field guide. Oh, the Aussie fruit one actually. Wow, I already know what I. Is it still in there? Oh my god, it is. It is still in there. Hey, this works out. That is not a full cup of tea, but it will certainly work at least a little bit. Here you are. Oh my god. Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah. This is Peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe this person? That people are always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask whatever is happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering these woods and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself, whose funny story lunged me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark, you shall become the shade. Its prisoner, its companion, its smoldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming." I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Oh sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after all this happened. And so, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse. Hey, who's the knight here? I don't think you... Look, I understand the kind of thing probably is really new to you. If it's really concerning to you, I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea, okay? See, I'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea, like a knight. Well, I did it. I did the tea thing. Hey, yo, where are you going with my cup? Oh, well. Okay. I'll put one of these in there. Say, Barrow's noticed something very interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly into the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tea. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to have this one drink some tea. That is a face circle. I'm going to have Alma drink some tea just to get the notes on what she thinks on this.
I'm drinking this tea, and these feelings are rushing into my mind. Feelings of, like, it's as though I've won a tournament. And rather than immediately going back to training like I usually do, all I want right now is to relax and celebrate a success. Just do nothing. Go back home, take it easy, do nothing. I've never wanted that before. Huh. Weird. So, like, what's the value of living that way? I mean, what do you get out of it? How do you know when it's enough? 'Cause there's no indicator or... I don't understand it. I don't see what it's worth.
Oh, there you are. Oh, you're back again. Say there, local citizen, have you found yourself troubled by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt our very waking moment. A tragedy. Surely if your own town, you have too noticed an abundance of unlawful apparitions. What's going on? What are you doing? When I say you are in good... Hang on. What comes next? Oh! Then you are in good fortune because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for excitement murmuring. Did you know that the communities without demon hunters present, these communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. How about if I bring you tea? Yes, I know what you're thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? Tune out. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shocked gasp. That is why, for merely the price of a room and board and highly trained demon hunter before you, could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please do not rush to answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first as needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May the township steer towards its own greatest fortune. Cool, anything else? No. Right, well, here's what I'm noticing. You are a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that need because this isn't a town. So, you know, sorry or whatever. Say, let's discuss the ways in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run for longer than intended. What was that? The hell was that? Neighbors in disagreement about proper fence heights. Anxiety. What? Okay. And many more! Parties being thrown in inappropriate hours. Stop! Look, I'm trying to be patient, okay? I'm really trying. But I need something to do. Something to keep me active. I can't just sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have virile tea, I suppose we could do a virile ceremony. It's a peculiar kind of ceremony that requires virile tea. So, if you have virile tea. Great, I will get you virile tea. Perfect, thank you. Back in a second. I saw the other... Why are you up here by my sword? What are you doing? Oh my god. I mean, he wasn't lying. He really is doing it. So, Burroughs thought of something you may wish to know about. Within our shop library, there's a book called The Book of Answers. Perhaps you have already seen it. Miss Alta, this is a very special book. It is an old and sacred tome. You see, the Book of Answers knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes through our shop. Yes, if you find yourself struggling beyond all reason with a drink request, you can simply go look in the book. It will surely tell you exactly what must be done to make the person happy, no questions asked. Where does the Book of Answers come from? I am not knowing. It is far older than even Burrow, if you can believe it. Yes, we are simply custodians tending to its ancient and unknowable magic. Personally, Burrow prefers not using the book. To solve our customers' requests is a great delight. But from time to time, even I'm indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Yes, indeed. Nevertheless, now you know of its existence and you may use it or not. Can I explain what's wrong with me? Well, it is possible that the Book of Answers is mostly containing answers to shop-related questions, or perhaps Miss Alto's conundrum does not have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, best not to think about that. Let's just assume the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related questions. Okay, Burrow. Okay, what, dude, what the hell are you doing? So, Gerald, is there, anything else I can do for you? I need a task I can complete. A task? Hey, you betcha there is. Just now, I was trying to figure out why neither you nor Timothy believe I'm a real knight. And then it hit me. It's because I don't have a super cool knight pose. Could you help me decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? Alright, let's see the super cool knight pose. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Yeah! Can you add a bit of pizzazz to it? How about this then? Try adding a display of raw strength in there as well. Grr. Now do it on one leg. I want to see your sensitive side. Show me some emotion. Make it like a funny tragedy. This dude just keeps going. Hey, how do folks doing tonight? Heard about this tragedy, let's deal with that. I channel all the emotions into your desire to be a knight. Yes, I want to be a knight so badly. Congratulations, you're a knight. I did it! I'm a knight, I can't believe it. Timothy's gonna be so psyched. I'm so pumped right now. In fact, I think it's time to head back into the forest. I feel like doing something only a real, actual knight would do. Like what? Well, you know, knight stuff. Anything specific? A true knight can never know what their adventure will be. True knight must discover their adventure as it happens to them. I read that on a menu at a restaurant once. It wasn't about knights, but I think it still works. Gerald, what exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures? Is that correct? Am I close? No, knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths. They report to someone. Why are you doing any of this? I mean, do I need to have a reason? Can't a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to be to prove to his son that he's the coolest dad on the planet? I never said. But now that you mention it, do you think maybe he would find it cool that I'm a knight? If I got into the most fantastic adventures out in these woods, if I was a real knight, then do you think he'd want to take more photos with me? And show off these photos to his friends? And call me something cool like Pops McGee? Is McGee really your last name? With all the nightly adventures I get into, there's no way I could be a total dorkbot, right? This is my destiny. This is my story. It's time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As knights are always saying, "Yarr!" Don't die, Gerald. Just don't die. Or you're a kid. No, you left me the cup. Okay. Well, time to figure out what the hell is veranda tea is. Huh. Okay, it's not that. So, breather, fruits. I'm just doing a quick skim. Okay. And this one. Ah, yes, the Book of Answers. Oh, I get it. This one I think I will stash. This one I think I will also stash. I get how this works. I already have the beat. I didn't realize that that was what was needed. Okay. One more higher. Good amount of water. Oops. Nope. So I need one of these. And one of these beets. Okay, let me off. Okay. And then it's gonna be... Oh. Stash that. Stash that. Maybe one of these. Okay. Guys outside. There you go. Tea. Verily, you have brought me the ceremonial Virtal tea. As a customary, we will now perform the time-honored Virtal ceremony. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't done a Virtal ceremony in ages. There's more? Yes? Fine, one ceremony and that's it. Very good, come. Let us adjourn to the place of ceremony. So where's your, you know, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony because this isn't a real thing. But don't you have some kind of designated spot? The book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. Oh, duh, I forgot. We do those by the big willow tree. Verily. Let me just put this cup down and then I'll meet you there. I also want to give myself one of these as an option. Why are you still here? Oops. This is the one. And we'll do the tea ceremony in just a moment.
Oh, gross. As soon as I drink this tea, my feet start hurting. Ew. My feet already hurt from climbing these ladders. I don't need more pain. Well, I mean, pain is fine by me. But it has to be good pain. I think I have an infinite tolerance for pain, as long as it's good. As long as it's the, you know, the correct kind. That's why everything in this forest has been so miserable. Because it keeps on feeling like bad pain. The wrong kind, and oh my god. I hope this turns out to be good pain. Please let this be good pain. Please.
And here we are at the spot of ceremony. I have thusly placed the ceremonial altar. Verily, it is now time for the Virtal ceremony to begin. So the way these things work is that you start by talking about yourself, you know, opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, and that sort of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. We'll spend maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. Great, let's do it! Mess with Demon Hunter. Excellent, please tell us what you're struggling with. I'm struggling with what's the biggest number imaginable. The biggest number? Yeah, like, is it 30 billion? Or 100 trillion? What if there's a number even bigger than that, you know? Is that even possible? I've been losing a lot of sleep over this issue. Are you being serious? Is this a real problem that you're dealing with? Cry a little! Wow, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was such an emotional issue for you. Well, then, I guess I'll go ahead and begin the ceremony. Ahem. Hereupon this day, the community gathers to conduct a Virtal ceremony, congressional. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say your name. No. Then what should I call you? Whatever you want. Okay. Here, because this person has asked for guidance on her journeys. Specifically, her journey with, what's the biggest number is? A And so our community is gathered to assist with that. Let us offer her these words of guidance during this difficult time. May you, I guess be able to think of an even bigger number? Like a quadrillion? That's a pretty big number. A no, that's definitely a small number. Oh, I thought for sure it was bigger. I must not be remembering correctly. Let's see. What else is there to say about the matter? This is hard. You didn't tell me very much about yourself. Exactly. Please, I would be so honored to be part of your community. I would love to know more about you. And we don't have to try to solve your problems or anything, you know. It's just, who are you? What do you even care about? I'd really like to know if you'd care to. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this Vertal ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. Oh, and then he just left this thing here? Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, time to get to the other requests. You. Ahoy, bringer of tea. I've returned from my nightly adventures. Hey, Gerald, back so soon? Soon? What are you talking about? I haven't been here in days. What do you mean what? What? But you were here just a few minutes ago. Was I? No, I definitely remember setting up camp 3 times. In fact, take a look at this. This is the adventure I got. Why is there a random stop sign? Yes? It's this. It's a stop sign? Yes, a stop sign. Did you steal it? This is exactly the sort of thing a real knight would find. Did you steal it? I don't think so. I just found it. Fine line between finding and stealing, Gerald. Well, it's not stealing if you and the object were meant to find each other. The minute I saw the stop sign, something about it called to me. I said to myself, now that's a stop sign with a mysterious and thrilling past. What do you think? There's gotta be an exciting story behind it, right? It's a stop sign. How could it not have an exciting story? I knew you'd agree with me. I spent hours trying to figure out what it was used for. What if an ancient civilization used it to stop, you know, crime? Exactly, like, what if they wanted to do crime? They would look at the sign, and the sign would tell them, you know, don't do that, stop it. Unearthing this mystery is really challenging me to the best knight can be. Say, could this real knight please have another cup of tea? I'm still thinking about the last one you gave me. Yeah, sure, what flavor do you want? Gosh, I'll be honest, for 3 days I've been thinking about the tea you served me before. It was just so interesting. It was really something. How about if I just get another one of those? Coming right up. Oh, and you know, what? Let me give you this. What did you give me? It's Timothy's favorite gem. I take it with me everywhere. Can we add some of this into the mix as well? Sure, why not? So it's whatever I made you last time plus this gem? Heck yeah, love it. While you're making that, I'll be investigating the origins of the stop sign. Gerald the Knight is on the case. Oh, okay. Well, that means I definitely need to make you a new thing of tea. Oh shit, wait, I don't have any more. Well, that's new. Oh shit, what did I make him? The Book of Many Answers. Tea with the tea ball, Azzy fruit. It was the Azzy fruit. Okay, I need specifically another tea ball, which I don't actually have. I need a few more. Oh, there we go. Well, time to go back in and make sure that these get brewed or dried. Then I can add the little tea balls to the little thingy. Surprised that that's actually just staying. And I'm really surprised that that's just staying. Ah, well, I'm at it. Let me try and collect some more. Notice it only makes like 2 of them at a time. Okay, now I just have to wait for this. And then when it's done, I can finish making the other tea. It really just stays there. Well, this is on me. I didn't have enough, well... Everything else is where this is fairly prepped. Now it's just a matter of waiting. Well, I guess while I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna take my pills. So far, I've been enjoying this so far. I do want to make more, like, tea flavors for Alva to try, because I noticed that it's unlocking almost memories and things about her. So maybe after, like, each new flavor of tea, I'll just, like, also have Alva taste it. And while we're waiting for the little tea leaves to dry, make sure you yourself are hydrated. It is the responsible and reasonable thing to do. Hydration is good for you. That and also a shrimp check. You slouching? Your posture doing a oopsie whoopsie? Check yourself. And final pill. Perfect timing for me to at least finish taking all my medication. Stash. Okay, now I can go finish making this little tea thing. And there we go. I like the little strawberry animation. It's pretty cool. Here you are. Good sir. Hey, get back here. Did you see you asked for? Great. Whoa, this is exactly what I had last time, and I can taste the jam too. So cool you made it exactly the way I asked. That's great. Oh, you're so cool. You're the coolest. I bet Timothy would think you're the coolest person alive. Well, I think he's the coolest person alive. Well, you do? That's amazing. I can't wait to tell him. He's gonna lose his mind. Well, I'm surrounded by such cool people. What a lucky guy I am. How's the stop sign investigation going? I'll be honest, it isn't going great. I was hoping to find some hints of alien civilization around here, but it's just like nature stuff. Plus, the smoke on my leg's getting thicker, and my head's starting to hurt pretty bad. It's becoming a lot, you know? Gerald? Are you sure you're taking this seriously? It seems like your curse is getting worse. I'm taking it very seriously. Do you know how many sit-ups I've done? I've done sit-ups to the moon and back. I've done so many sit-ups it would make you dizzy just trying to count that high. I'm just saying, sit-ups can't be the only way to cure yourself. You could ask Boro if he knows a cure for a curse. True Knight doesn't even know how to spell the word cure. What if there's something I can do to help? Maybe there's a tea that heals curses. Let me stop you there, kid. Kind tea patron. This is a mission for a real knight. I have to find the solution on my own. Timothy can't go thinking I cheated. Yeah, you're probably right. Of course I'm right. Cheating is one of the topics that teenage boys care most about. Besides, this is the perfect adventure for Gerald the Knight, a demonstration of my strength. I will travel out to the forest and find a solution to this purple smoke and pounding headache. Somewhere out there in the, whoa. Did you hear that voice? What? What voice? It was a voice as deep as the stars. It spoke to me just now, I'm sure of it. You really didn't hear it? I did not. Whoa. Weird. Anyway, I really do need to be off on my adventure. Thank you for the tea. Oh, before I go, let me leave you with this. I never found the origin of the stop sign, but maybe you can find it while I'm away. How would I know the stop sign's origin? You know, like if someone comes by and says, hey, that's my stop sign. Or you just see a spot that feels like that's where the stop sign came from. That way you can continue my nightly quest. I graciously accept this most noble of undertakings. Undoubtedly for Sorth, Caprice. Alright, now I must be off. I bid you adieu, most conversable of tea stewards. Don't die, Gerald. Okay, bye, Gerald. And I randomly have a stop sign. Wrong way. I go here. And then this goes on right there. Okay. What a guy. Gerald is a silly little guy who cares a lot about his son and, really doesn't know how to handle danger. But it's fine. Well, let me also have, Alva taste it. I am curious to know if this will have any difference. With the jam in it.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I?
It's the same one as earlier.
The closest is...
It's the same. It's the same. Okay, so it's not based on the additional ingredients, it's just based on the primary ingredients that I come across. So that'll go there. Oh, it's Chip Chip. Cool. Cool. Actually, wait. I wonder, can I store ingredients right here? Oh my god, I can. Oh, hell yeah, I will. I got some chip chips. Got a beet. Actually, wait. Let me store all of these, and then I will literally... The tea balls, I think, are going to be the one thing I store. Oh, wait a minute. I put some chip chips randomly on the ground. Let me grab them and put them to store over there. If I remember where the... I will remember where I randomly put them. I will. Oh, it's getting a bit... Pumpkin. Why does that go underneath the gift section? Or remember that knight who left the shop a little while ago? Gerald, he came back. Already? How nice of him. The thing is, he claims he'd been gone for days. How's that possible? Oh yes, Boris noticed this phenomenon as well. Very strange, no? It seems that time is moving faster in the forest than it does in this clearing. Which means you can run off into the forest and your tea will still be hot by the time you return. I need a specific scientific explanation for why this is. Oh, you do? Very well. Bora will now begin an elaborate presentation of specifically how the forest works. The forest is strange and magical. This concludes the presentation. Thank you. Boo! Explain it better! I received your thoughtful criticism and I will be incorporating it into future presentations. Truthfully, I'm not knowing how time works in the forest. It is a mystery to me as well. But that is the fun. I am learning much about this place all the time, just like you. Okay. There's a... shit. Random camera? There's, if you might be asked to take a photo. Please ensure you capture my best angles. So Bora's best angle is 46 degrees laterally, 117 degrees longitudinally. You've surely seen the picture frames in the shop. Yes, you are more than welcome to hang your photos there. Please bring your best artistic sensibility when placing photos. I will trust fully in your sense of taste. It is true I have been burned in the past by trusting others' artistic taste, but This time will be different. Time to unleash my artistic onto the space. Haha, Burrow is quite excited and quite terrified, yes. Added to my field guide. Very well, this concludes our educational portion of our conversation. Back to your, whatever. No, I don't want to... I desire... do this. And that. Wait, that... A teacup. Oh, it's new and it's dirty. Yeah, I can put this away. That's new. Gerald, how's the curse doing? Wandering endlessly, the fog is wafted and waned. A list it descends and always moves through it as beasts, endless forever wandering. So not good. We are the becoming, we are the pain of becoming, we are forever. Do you remember me? Do you remember the shop? I remember life itself splitting at the seams. I remember the fire. I remember being bathed in silk, tossed in the wolf's cradle. Do you remember Timothy? Timothy. Timothy. Aren't you proud? Are you proud of your dad? He loves you. He's proud of you. He'll be home soon. Timothy. Oh gosh. I don't really know what to do here. There's much to do. The undying call to purpose forever. Just hang in there, okay? Until I'm sure you'll get better. Forever, forever. There's gotta be a way to like cure him, right? Cool photo. Let me give Gerald some more of his son's tea. Oh, he just... Oh, okay. Hey, so, I had a thought. Would you mind if we did another Vertal ceremony? Again? Well, I realized I did a poor job last time. I put you completely on the spot. Demon hunters are supposed to lead by example. We're supposed to guide and uplift. It was rude of me to expect you to open up first. I'm sorry. So, what if we did another ceremony? This time, I'll talk about myself instead. I would feel a lot better if we can get a fresh start. Would that be okay with you? Fine. Great, just like last time, I'll need another Vertal tea. But, do you happen to have any mint flavor that you can add to it? I just really like mint. Some mint would probably help calm a bit of my public speaking nerves. Sure, Vertal tea with mint flavor. Thank you. I do not have mint. Hell, how the hell would I even get mint? Shrink shroom. Dupe shroom. Hue shroom. Is a trinket of sorts. another cup. Oh, it's just a Vertle beater with a chip. Huh.
Who would I say has wronged me? I
Oh,
mean,
well.
it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But, bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old.
So it's mostly doing the chip
My
memory
father
when...
came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore.
Actually, no, this is different. Wait.
We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak.
Ooh, she has daddy issues.
I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something.
Oh, this is worse daddy issues.
That's how I felt at the time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all. It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on.
No,
right?
that's daddy issues.
But I don't know. I for some reason I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
You probably still blame him for the fact that you were forced to move multiple times in your childhood, and the fact that you thought that he was weak and you could not move on from the fact that you had that initial feeling. You probably never reconciled with your father. Anyway, she has daddy issue. Wait, I also saw a cup outside. Let me grab that real quick. I remember I also saw a cup outside. There it is. Come on, little tea train. Doot doot. Not that one. I know I have a dirty one, so... Ah, there it is. Shit. There we go. Okay, now I get to pour another cup of this. I need another mug. What's this? It's just more, the same seeds. Okay. I need... Oh, yep. I don't have a way to get rid of this. So I'm gonna put it to be washed, I guess. Hopefully that's good enough. I'm gonna give this dude the star cup that I found. Or at least I'm gonna put it in the star cup. I like messing with the demon hunter. It's slightly amusing. After all, it's okay. You know, where's this guy? There you are. Rooting outside. Like, there's gotta be, like, something I can do to heal the other guy, right? There's gotta be something. Thank you so much. There's that beautiful mint taste. Perfect, just perfect. Okay, great. I'm ready for that ceremony. Where should the Vertal ceremony for me take place? Let's do it by the Pufflins. Great, I'll put my cup away then meet you there. Give me your cup. I want to put it on the little train track. You can just give me the cup. You don't have to put it down. I'm literally right here. Okay. Well, anyway. There we go. Now all of my cups are clean. And in addition, I will prep another cup right there. And then I don't have to do it next time. Where's the guy? Oh, he's over there. I did say by the Pufflins. I did say this. Oh man, it's... Let me just...
Yeah.
Let me fix this up real quick. Nope, shit. Alright, the altar's all set up. Let's get started. Ahem. Hereby, this day, your community gathers to conduct a Vertal ceremony. Congreginal. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guests. Me. Hi. I'm the demon hunter who aids and assists with the needs of this community. Hold on, what's your actual name? Oh, well... We're actually not supposed to use our names when we're on quests. According to the Hunter's Manual, use of one's real name can be seen as a sign of egotism and self-absorption. It is better to be seen only as a demon hunter in service of the community, no more, no less. So, yeah, sorry. That's a stupid rule. Oh, well, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm really supposed to stick to what the book tells me to do. Anyway, there I was. Oh yes. I'm a member of the Order of Demon Hunters Society, more than 6,000 years old. Wow, so old. Hang on a second. When are you gonna start killing demons? I wanna watch the demons die. Oh, right. Well, about that. I mean, there aren't really, you know, that many demons alive anymore. We kind of, killed most of them already. But isn't that a testament of the ruthless efficiency of the Order of Demon Hunters? Then why are you here? Well, since there's so few demons left to kill, demon hunters had to start finding other ways to help. You know, like helping out around the community, doing social work, that sort of thing. These days, civic unrest causes far more problems for people than demons do, statistically speaking. So, you know, it's where we can make an impact statistically. Or you could just stop calling yourselves demon hunters. What? No! Do you know how much history the Order of Demon Hunters has? No way! That would be like if the Sun Zealots disbanded just because they finally slayed the Moon King. Haha, no way. Anyway, to get back on track, this is my first quest to a new community. So I'm here to assess the needs of the community and then provide whatever support I can. The community needs you to demonstrate cool demon hunter magic. They never taught us much magic in school. Years ago, I knew how to make a smoke cloud. I could try that. That sounds great. Alright, well, here it goes. Fantastic. Absolutely epic. Is that it? That's super hard to do. I haven't had to make one in years. I guess I thought there'd be more smoke. Magic like this is just for fun. We don't actually use it for anything. Because my role here isn't to do magic, it's to provide direct help for people. I am sworn to help this community, and I will stick to that commitment no matter what. Are there any questions at this point? Question, who's the nastiest demon in history? The nastiest? Yeah, someone real nasty, real sick. Tell me about a bad demon. Oh gosh, well... I guess maybe Murgmur? Murgmur was a colossal demon from an ancient age and fed exclusively on orphans. Apparently he ate over 5,000 orphans in his lifetime. Either that's a lot of orphans, or all things considered, that's not many What? That's a lot of orphans. I know, before Murgmur, the most orphans a demon ever ate was maybe 2,000. 2,000! So 5,000 was like, wow, this guy's serious business. Oh, sorry, we're off track again. My apologies. Although, to be honest, I've kind of shared everything about myself. That's me. Since I can't think of anything else to say, I hereby conclude this vital ceremony. Great, we're done? Yep, the ceremony's over. Cool. Bye! Wait! Hold on a second. So, I don't suppose you feel like, maybe, saying more about you? Like, you don't have to, but, would you maybe want to share anything? Just, you know, if you want. No. Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha. That's totally okay, yeah, thanks for, the tea, yeah. Yeah, seed, I got the seed, yeah. Ooh, and a new cup. Hell yeah, new cup. Is the dude just gonna keep putting these altars everywhere? Is that how this shit's gonna work? Alright, new cup. I don't have any additional... Okay, you... Okay, I realize this keeps going off. Howdy, book lovers. This is the Book by Mail Club reporting in. This month we're reading Edge of a Bullet, which follows the exploits of everyone's favorite tough as nails international super spy, Dirk Warhand. Will Dirk's charm and good looks get him through yet another dangerous mission? Only one way to find out. Until next time. Thank you so much for mailing my lost package to me. It seems to have slipped out of my bag. What a blessing that you stumbled upon it and thought to send it back. This package contained my daughter's school textbooks. The minute she received them, she studied them in front to back and then immediately went out and won a local science fair. How did she get to a science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you. But I think it's the power of education. Here, I'll send you her trophy as proof. She won't miss it. She already won another 4. Thank you again for your help. It means so much to us. Oh. Oh, no, that's archive mail. Yeah, random thing. Okay. Just gonna put it right there. It's a little science volcano. Oh yeah, I also won this other trinket. Let me put that there. Nope. I wanted to put it away. Wrong button again. Why do I keep doing that? And another trinket, which is on me to put away. Which I'll put that there, and this will go down here. Oh yeah, the sign. The sign. Oh, well, I can't put that there. I have no idea where I'm gonna put the stop sign, but, it's gonna go somewhere. Eventually. Alright, anyway. Or, Gerald's curse seems to be getting a lot worse. Yes, he's producing more thick prickle smoke than is healthy for humans. Should we do something to help him? Well, to be honest, curses are not quite Bora's specialty. From time to time, I've seen them around here, and they are always a mystery. It is quite sad when a person is passing through with an affliction I cannot be helping. But I will be keeping an eye out, and I will let you know if I see any possible aid for our friend. Okay. Hopefully. Wait, they gave me... I got the novel. I got the novel. I gotta put it in the novel thingy. Okay. Edge of a bullet. I'm gonna go right there. Actually, wait. Oh man, it's a... To read Dick War. Okay! I mean, I was already... Alright, here we go. Oh, there's 10 pages? God damn. Alright. By D.B. Steele. Edge of a Bullet. A Dirk Warhard novel. It was just another typical day for Dick Warhard. Dick Warhard had been undercover for 13 weeks. In that time, he hadn't showered, shaved, or eaten a single time. How do you not eat in 13 weeks? Anyway, this was the Dirk Warhard undercover method. The Dirk Warhard undercover method was a living hell for the initial 4 weeks, but on week 5, without fail, his body would begin to buzz with a feverish euphoria and a rigorous alertness that gave him the edge he needed to succeed. Yeah, your body's going into survival mode, dude. You didn't eat for 13 weeks. Because of the adrenaline it produced, he also hadn't slept in a month. What? His skull vibrated with a cocktail blend of indiscriminate rage and an unquenchable passion for justice. Time to get to work. What? Dirk Warhard's undercover persona was that of Bobby Briggleston, billionaire playboy heir to the Briggleston family media empire. In fact, Dick Warhard was himself a billionaire playboy much wealthier than his undercover persona, but he'd play any role if it meant getting the job done. A wealthy local socialite was hosting a charity gala in her mansion home, which Dirk Warhard had been instructed to infiltrate. His limousine pulled into the mansion driveway about midday. As he stepped out of the limo, the sun shone brightly into his eyes. Dick Warhard hated the sun more than he hated anything in the world. What? He had been told many times to stop looking directly into the sun, but to turn his back on it. What? Dude's just looking straight at the sun. How is he not blind? But also, how did he not eat for 13 weeks? Okay, anyway. He had been told many times to stop looking directly into the sun, but to turn his back on an enemy as cowardice. He could never forgive. Pulsing with rage from the Dirk Warhard undercover method, Dirk Warhard pulled a pistol from his tuxedo jacket and fired 10 rounds directly into the heart of the sun? Case closed. Dude literally tried to go, I hate the sun. I'm gonna kill the sun with my gun. Okay. He holstered the pistol and stepped into the party. Shortly after entering, he was met by the host, Samantha Keelight. She was his target, a known perpetrator of underground organized crime, and the person for whom he was to extract sensitive information. Howdy, he said to her. My name is Bobby Briggleston. But his name was not Bobby Briggleston. That was only his undercover alias. His name was Dirk Warhard. Dirk Warhard thought to himself, I'm Dick Warhard, and then continued the conversation. Mr. Briggleston, it is a pleasure of pleasures to finally meet you, exclaimed Samantha Keylight. I've heard so much about you from our mutual friend. The mutual friend she spoke of was Dirk Warhard's handler, who briefed him on every mission. Dirk Warhard did not know this man's name because Dirk Warhard disliked learning What? How do you know you're not being tricked? The only name he knew for certain was Dick Warhard, and even that one was written on a card in his wallet for emergencies. So dude doesn't even remember his own name sometimes? Okay. A man in a servant outfit approached them with a tray of shrimp cocktails. Hors d'oeuvres? The sight of food thrilled and angered Dick What do you mean angry? Hunger raged in his stomach, but he couldn't risk the mission. He stepped very close to the man holding the tray and subtly pressed his pistol to the man's sternum? What? Huh? You remove the food immediately, and you'll never show your face in the city again. Dude, what the fuck is this? Why is that your reaction to seeing food for the first time in weeks? Okay, I guess. The man began trembling violently, then nodded and turned for the exit. Dirk Warhard fired a warning gunshot at his feet. Just to scare... But dude, you're literally in the mission. You're in the mission. You're with your target. You are literally blowing your cover. A hush fell over the entire party, but Dick Warhard coolly holstered his pistol and said, "Saw some asbestos?" What? Even if you saw asbestos, why would your first reaction be to shoot it? Anyway, the partygoers all nodded in appreciation. What? Oh, this is literally an everybody clapped. This did not happen. And everybody clapped. Because I was truly right all along. Now then, declared Samantha Keylight, may I show you around my home? A man of your distinction will surely admire my collection of art. Or what the fuck could the art possibly be? That's right, replied Dick Warhard. I am a man. No one was questioning if you were a man, dude. And he was. The two of them stepped into an adjacent room, which was empty, but for the paintings hung on every wall. Van Dorsens mostly, said Samantha Keylight, though some on the far wall are by Ferret. Do you have a favorite artist, Mr. Briggleston? Because there was only one true name that Dick Warhard truly knew, he replied, Dick Warhard. The worst detective or spy ever. Blessed be Dick Warhard. Several of the paintings looked to Dick Warhard like food. To suppress the anger it aroused in him, he tore one of the paintings clean in half. Why is asbestos his go-to excuse? He exclaimed. Mr. Briggleston, said Samantha Keylight, I did not invite you here simply to admire my... He's literally fucking... I did not invite you here to simply admire my art collection, nor to rid my home of asbestos. In fact, there is one particular piece of art I wish to show you that I think you will find very interesting. Well, is it going to be a Dick Warhard painting? Because he's Dick Warhard and his favorite artist is Dick Warhard. But he's actually Dick Warhard. Dick Warhard responded well to this statement because he liked it when people gave him things that interested him. Samantha Keylight pulled a small parcel from the shelf, then turned to Dick Warhard, but the parcel was not a piece of art, it was a gun. She pointed the gun at him. That's right, I know exactly who you really are. Dick Warhard. Oh man, I wonder how she guessed it. I wonder how Samantha Keylight guessed that he was truly Dick Warhard. Dick Warhard quietly retrieved his wallet and checked the card inside. She was correct. She verified him, and he let her verify his ID? You didn't think you'd fool me with this Bobby Briggleston nonsense, did you? I'd know your scummy face anywhere. Samantha Keylight fixed the gun on his temple. Tell me who sent you, or the next place to hang on my wall will be your brains. Time slowed to a crawl. Dick Warhard played through every possible outcome of the situation in his head, tactically assessing... Yo, wouldn't it be funny if he did something like pocket sand? Thousands of different strategic maneuvers. His mind raced with the efficiency of a cheetah nailed to a missile. What? And after a mere half-second, which to Dirk Warhard felt like hours, the only strategy with even a glimmer of hope was to clear him. Well, snarled Samantha Keylight, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna start talking, or do I have to? Samantha Keylight exploded? Why did she randomly explode? Blood and innards splattered across every inch of the room, drenching the various works of art and substantively lowering the value at auction. Dirk Warhard wiped a finger from his eyes. Weeks ago, he had secretly planted a bomb inside Samantha Keylight, triggered by a switch inside the ring on his left hand. Author went, oh yeah, that's right, he's our protagonist. I need to get him out of this situation somehow. Let's just put, like, a dead man switch thing on his ring. Like, fuck it. This was one of Dirk Warhard's signature techniques, and it had saved him dozens of times. Yeah, no, this is the... yeah, this is my protagonist. I gotta get him out of danger. How am I gonna... I'll just pull in the ring bomb again. He totally did this off... He did this off the pages. But the ring bomb is totally how he does it. He stepped over to where he vaguely recalled she had been standing, then adjusted his shirt cuffs and said, what you didn't know is, I'm actually... She knew you were Dirk Warhard! What do you mean? He then pulled out his pistol and said it again while holding the pistol, which he decided was cooler. He repeated it while firing the gun several times, and that felt cool. Who are you? What are you shooting? There's nothing there! Oh my goodness. Dirk Warhard still had no idea what role Samantha Keylight played in this perpetration of organized crime. But she was your target! Dude! Worst spy ever. But it wasn't his job to know things. The less Dick Warhard knew, the more quickly he completed each mission. And this one had been done in record time. He pressed the mechanical implant on his neck to inform his handler that the mission was a success. You know, it's oddly reminding me of Archer a little bit. That one show. Dirk Warhard stepped back into the party, where guests were in a panic over the sound of the explosion and gunshots. I would assume so. They turned and froze as he entered the room, dripping with Samantha Keylight. Dirk Warhard strode confidently toward the nearest servant holding a tray, gobbled a shrimp cocktail, and stuffed it into his mouth with a beastly vigor. Someone in the crowd yelled, "Oh my god, it's Dirk Warhard!" Dick Warhard attempted to yell, what you didn't know is, I'm actually Dick Warhard. But his mouth, so it would be basically, but his mouth was too full of shrimp. So instead, he just fired his gun into the air several times. The partygoers began cheering. Why would they be cheering? And making out with each other. This really is an everybody clapped story. The president emerged from the crowd. Dick Warhard, said the president, you saved us once again. I award you $10,000 cash. The crowd cheered again, and Dick Warhard still couldn't speak, so he kept firing his gun. One of his bullets accidentally hit the president, who gave the thumbs up as he bled out. Grateful. What is this? What? Just what is this? Grateful to have been killed by the famous Dick Warhard. But the president's death didn't bother Dick Warhard, who knew that there would always be another president, but there would never be another Dick Warhard. He stuffed another shrimp into his mouth, then crowd surfed his way back into the limo as he yelled his famous catchphrase. Nobody survives Dick Warhard. I mean, yeah, nobody survives it. Dude even killed the president. God damn. Just as cold as a shrimp. It was just another typical day for Dick Warhard. The end. That was certainly something. That's gonna go right there. I'm not touching that again. Dick Warhard! That was something. It was something, alright. Anyway, let me get more tea leaves. Or actually, I should do some sweeping. That's what I should do. Hello, what are you? Nope, no, that's not what I wanted. It's another trinket. I wonder how many trinkets there are gonna be. Is there any? The demon slayer dude wants shit to happen again. I'm going to do some broom things. I'm going to collect some more of those T-balls because I don't have a lot of them and I don't like randomly not being able to do things. Alright, I think I got most of the little piles. I'm gonna do like 2 baskets worth and then I'm gonna continue doing quests for the people. That Dick Warhard story was something, alright. I don't know exactly what I read, but it was something. I need like one more. Oh, there we go. There we go. So now I can put these. Now I have enough to do at least one of the things. Let me... Here. This. That gets poured out. Just wanted a few more, just so I don't have to worry about it. And then... There you are. Alright. You moved on the inside. There we go. You. Let me guess. You want to do another ceremony? Hello? Are you okay? Something wrong? I'll just check in on you later. Oh, that was weird. Let me go back to Boro, because, that was weird. Hi, Boro. Say, Boro, has noticed something. Our shop radio appears to be having problems. Have you noticed the radio yet? The corner by the stairs, it is quite an old and finicky machine. You see, the dial may be getting stuck on certain unfortunate frequencies, producing static. If you hear the static, you can simply adjust the dial back to a more normal-sounding frequency. Or if you do not wish to hear the radio at all, you can set the dial to mute. That way, it will simply be the generic music of nature itself flowing into our shop. Should Boro be requesting for a person to come fix the radio one of these days? Perhaps. Although I will say, I am starting to become quite used to it, fond of the imperfections even. Yes, there are days where I will be letting hours pass me by that way, in a delirious fog of perpetual static noise. Of course, perhaps constant static is not to Miss Alta's liking. So I will let you reset the radio whenever you like. Okay. Okay. You... Are you feeling any better? Hello? Gerald? Wait, are you and the Demon Hunter both not talking to me? What's going on? Okay, sure. I don't know what you want. Well... And there's nothing in the Book of Answers, okay. Okay. Actually, I wonder what happens if I try to make something with one of the mushrooms. I am kind of curious to see if this has done anything. Okay, let's see how this is. Did I do anything?
What I say has wronged me.
Ah, it did do something.
I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But, bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work.
And I saw that one. Saw that one, which means that I don't need that one. Let me see if I can do it with just something like one of the mushrooms then. And something I need, because I don't think I... Oh, I know, I do have... I still have more cups on me. Okay. Because I am kind of curious to know if this is going to do anything. Alright, I just put in a shrink shroom.
After I ran away from home,
Oh, it
I
does!
spent a lot of my time in this one gym. I think the owner of the gym knew I'd run away, and he was just taking pity on me. Anyway, this guy thought mushrooms were a cure-all for, like, everything. So he'd always be cooking mushrooms in various ways and encouraging me to have some. I hated mushrooms. Hated them. But just... the freedom of finally being on my own. I started to associate that freedom with mushrooms. Even now, tasting mushrooms in this tea. It gives me a feeling that I still hate, but I need it desperately.
I wonder if it'll be the same exact thing for all of the mushrooms or just like specific ones. And the main way I'm gonna know is based on trying. I never got that. Yeah, I mean, you didn't try with the mushrooms then. You gotta try with the mushrooms. I mean, I specifically did it with a shrink shroom. Back there. Okay, I have a few more mushroom types. I do want to know if it'll be different based on the mushroom or if it's just the same for all of the mushrooms. Because there was a few different types. Like, there's got to be a reason why I can even collect them at all. Oop, that's not enough water. There we go. That's a little bit better. And then it was here. Let me try with just the gift shroom. And then I get to pull this. Okay, so this one is with the gift shroom. Let me see if it does anything in particular. I just need a seat, which I will just do back here again. Time to see if it's the same or if it's different.
After I ran away from home, I spent a lot of my time in this one gym. I think the owner of the gym knew I'd run away, and he was just taking pity on me. Anyway, this guy thought mushrooms were a cure-all for, like, everything. So he'd always be cooking mushrooms in various ways.
Okay, so it stays the same based on the mushroom. It stays the same no matter what mushrooms that you do.
Hated them. But just the freedom of finally being on my own. I started to assume.
Okay, so the mushrooms are all going to be the same based on that. I think the one last test is like trying like all 3 mushrooms in the same one and seeing if that's any different, but I honestly don't think it will be. Just a huge shroom. You know what? Let me try and get some more of the fruits because I'm gonna need them for other teas since there's no customers and it seems like it's just downtime. Yep, that already another person wants something, so let me try and get more fruits by doing the watering can on the stuff and then going back in there. Oops. That one. Yeah, I need more water. Okay. Shit. My pockets are full. Damn it. Let me see if there's a way for me to stash this. Oh wait. I will treat this as a cupboard. Alright. Okay. And now I have at least one of each on my person. Okay. You need something. Are you feeling any better? What's going on? Is there some reason why nobody's talking anymore? Can you hear me? Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay. Not that. But I'm going to put things like the book of gardening. I'm gonna put back in here because now I fully get it. This one will go right in here. Oh, hello. Boro, has something strange happened? Nobody's talking to me. It's like everyone has gone mute. Indeed. Yeah, I've been trying to get their attention, but it does nothing. Very interesting. I believe this may be a signal. A signal? A signal of what? Here, come with me. I'll show you what I'm thinking. Yeah, I probably don't even need the Book of Answers anymore. Wait, where's my broom? Wait a minute. Did I drop that somewhere? Now I feel more confident to go over there. We go. You have seen the shrine by now, yes? The shrine is the most important artifact, surely it is, but not yet usable. Let us fix that. There we go. The shrine is a sacred place. It is what we turn to when we are needing to see something new. What do you mean by something new? It is different for everybody. I cannot say what it will be for you. All it will do is point you toward the next step, whatever that may be. When you are ready for that, please take a seat in front of it. In the meantime, you may also continue to tend to the shop if you wish. As long as you are our tea warrior, I'm confident Wanderstop is in good hands. Alta stares at the mysterious shrine. Sit down in front of it and let your mind wander? Yes. Oh? Where am I? My name is... I don't remember my name. Oh god, what's going on? Where am I? Someone, please!
Hey, your name is Alta. Remember?
Right, that's right!
You're a fighter. A warrior.
Of course, yes, I remember.
See what I mean? You knew all along.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I forgot.
It's okay. I've got you. All of this has a purpose. I promise. Do you remember what your goal is?
Yes, to find Master Winters and train with her.
No, not that one. The bigger goal.
Bigger goal? No, I've forgotten that too. What's the bigger goal?
To defeat anyone, anywhere, for as long as you choose.
Gotcha. What about for the next 10 years until I've beaten every... For the next 10 years?
No. You can do much better than 10 years. If you work hard enough, you could go the entire rest of your life without losing. Think about it. Undefeated. For the rest of your life.
I think that's impossible. How can I even do that?
It's not impossible. Not for you. None of them work as hard as you do. That's why it's possible.
With your help?
Of course. I would be honored.
Thank you.
I just need you to push yourself a little bit harder, okay?
Right, of course. Just tell me what to do.
I've got you, Alta. You're going to be okay. You're going to be amazing.
Interesting. Dude moved me back here again. Welcome back, miss. What just happened? That is an excellent question. It would appear our clearing has changed. And can I say, that's a most delightful change at that. Look at all these colors. Wait, did this happen because I sat down at that shrine? It seems so. Just as Boro promised, something new has come to pass. What about my sword? Where's my sword? It seems your sword is right where we left it, on the tree stump. Perhaps not everything has changed. Might be best to explore the clearing and learn more. Hold on, are the plants I planted all gone? It would seem they are, yes. But I put a lot of work into those. They're not permanently gone, are they? How do I get them back? Oh dear, Miss Alta, I'm truly sorry, but I'm not knowing of a way to bring these things back. It would seem the force is taking your plants away. In fact, do you see the hanging pots over there? Before you showed up, Boro had spent a bit of time filling all of them with lovely plants. It was quite beautiful, yes, but all gone now. I am sorry that you have had something taken from you. It is not a kind feeling, but perhaps you will join me in standing up and moving forward into the new shop that is before us. In fact, Boro can see that already a new customer is arriving. Would you care to go say hello? Perhaps she is even needing your help with something. There is still much for us to do, and I am grateful for your patience, Ms. Alta. Please take care, as always. It's almost bittersweet. And now it's all pink. Let me try the sword. I still haven't rested enough. It's been forever. How much longer until I've had enough rest? What's it gonna take? Well, I think that this is a good spot to take a pause. Let me also to adjust this because I need to be able to move my head. There we go. I feel like that's a good place to pause for the day. Thank you all so much for tuning in for today's stream. I'm hoping to stream again in 1 week's time from now, or maybe another one before then. In addition, I hope some of you actually kept an eye out for the YouTube, because I realized I forgot. I had uploaded a new Vocaloid cover onto the YouTube, so please feel free to take a peek at that one if you want to. I'm not going to force any of you to. But yeah, make sure you are drinking water,